his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out the Fugees, Killing Me Softly. This is not a first-time reaction, you guys. This is the first. This is not a first-time reaction. This is the first version of Killing Me Softly I ever heard. Right? This is why when I was on my reaction channel, I was so amazed with Roberta Flack. You can go to RIP, but you can go check out my reaction to Roberta Flack. I put my wife in front of it. But this is how I got introduced to the song Killing Me Softly. It's the truth. And this is really cool to see, like, Lauryn Hill. I mean, the Fugees as well. But I believe Lauryn Hill did all the vocals and the backup harmonies and everything in this performance, and like transforming a song that, let's say, my parents would have known. And then, you know, I get to relive during my era, my generation, right? It means a lot. And this record was so huge. I think the Fugees sold like 22 million copies of this record and of the album that this was on. And this song was not supposed to be on the album. We'll get into it, dog. We will get into it. But yeah, you know, I got to go back and think. Originally, I believe this was written by a dude named Charles Fox, like the lyrics of this song. The music was by, I don't know, a Norman Gimbel, I believe. Don't strike me down in the comments if I got that incorrect. But it was recorded, first recorded. It was made popular by Roberta Flack, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, it was made popular by Roberta Flack. I think the song was like a lady named Lori. I forgot. I went over all this before. Last name Libra or something. Lori, maybe Lieberman or something like that. Essentially, she goes to a concert of Don McLean, and she's like so inspired by his playing. I don't know what song it was, you know, I forget that part, but she was so like, she literally gets inspired, and this is where the concept strumming my pain with his fingers literally comes from this woman seeing Don McLean perform. Let's freaking get into this reaction. If you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my family travel vlog channel, I'll link it. I also have a commentary channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, we get a little crazy, but over here is where we do all the music and the music reactions. Yeah, if you enjoy it and you want access to the reactions early, we do have a membership that gives you early access. Link in the description. I update that thing every day. There's a nice catalog in there as well, just ready for you. So anyways, just thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's take it back, man. This was a big record. And, you know, it's kind of crazy. I never knew of this song and the details of this song until I started doing reaction videos. And that's why I continue on the path of going back to the classics and trying to learn a little something, because this is how I got exposed to Killing Me Softly. So if you're watching this with me, just remember, like, a lot of the times I'm watching stuff for the first time that you grew up listening to. This is something I grew up listening to, right? So there's a connection, and there's like an emotional connection to these things. Anyways, make sure you check this out on the original content creators. This is on the Fugees official YouTube. You can stream the music as well. That's important. My reaction is not a substitute for the original. Reactions in general aren't a substitute for the original. Support the original content, and let's go.
strumming my pain with his fingers.
This was so big when it dropped. It was crazy.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
this is why
Now.
Clef Refugee
El Boogie
Cat
up in here.
cries well. Little bass sitting up here on the bass.
Yeah.
While I'm on this road, I got my girl L. One time. Hey yo, L, you know you got the lyrics.
I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers,
One time,
singing my life with his words,
2 times.
killing me softly with this song, killing me softly with this song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
All right, I already feel it in the comments. Yo, son, I forgot about that in the video. And there's definitely going to get some pushback because it's so funny what hip hop culture will, present to you in like such a freaking illustrious song. Like her performance is amazing. I love the song. When I was young, it was like, oh, this is, the video didn't faze me. Now that I'm a dad, I'm like, bro, I'm not bruh. Anyways, that's a whole different story for another day. But the thing that's hitting me, this is a cover. This is a cover that reached the masses, right? Like this was on one of the biggest hip hop albums of all time, the Fugees, The Score, right? So this touched a lot of audiences, and this song, this version of it resonated with everybody. Everybody. Didn't matter your race, culture, or creed, it resonated with everyone. And let's just take a moment to think of how this came together, right? This is a song about Don McLean being released in the 90s to a totally different audience. It's just so dope to know that he's the muse, the inspiration of these words. Like, I'm like, bro, like I never would have known that if it wasn't for reactions. I just think it's super cool. It's super incredible. And then to highlight that the song was written, the music was written, but the concept came from Lori, but it's about Don. And then fast forward the transformation of a track like this. And what's crazy about this, again, I was saying this song was not supposed to be on their album. Okay? This song was not supposed to be on their album. It was one of the songs they recorded later in the sessions, and it made the album. And rest in peace to the homie. But this is De La Soul. De La Soul is right here in the movie theater with the Fugees. There's just little things. And for someone like me, a hip hop head, I just appreciate, I just appreciate seeing little stuff like that. There's a lot of moments I had in this time frame, and this is before, anyways, this song meant a lot to a lot of people. And I just remember all the girls were just like they heard this, and a lot of us didn't. Like, you got to remember, now you have access. Technology gives people so much access to music. I really had to take time and invest. Like, you go there, you're like, a CD's expensive. You don't make a bunch of money. I didn't have a bunch of, records and CDs. I couldn't afford it. And when I bought stuff, it was very particular. And typically it was stuff like this. So this meant a lot to me. But damn, I didn't remember the music video. Like, I mean, everyone's going to have a good time, whatever. I just know how like the old folks who are listening to Roberta Flack or maybe even the original recording were gonna be like, they're just gonna be indifferent to that scene. And I get it. Me just being a grown ass man raising kids, I'm indifferent to that scene now, but it's still kind of funny from back then.
I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
Take me to the bridge.
Whoa, la 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 la. Whoa, strumming my pain with his fingers. Yes, he was singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life.
Bruh, what a classic, man. What a time for that. Just brings back a lot of memories. Holy smokes. Sorry, Miss Jackson popped up. Yikes. Lord have mercy. Anyways, these songs, I'm here today because this sparked with reacting to Lauryn Hill's song, That Thing, and reminded me what hip hop music and soul and stuff was at that time. It was more conscious, more of a message, less degradation in it. As I digress with the which the whole as the video, we kind of wilding out in the video. It is what it is, man. Culture's culture. We rocking. I just think as a grown ass man now, I just take more accountability for my actions in the past and even the the things I identified with culturally in my past, and they didn't serve me. So it's not easy to call it out when I'm even watching some of these videos, and I'll get a lot of scrutiny from my community. But I think, just trying to be a better person and do things in a different light is important. Anyways, that was amazing. That's an amazing cover of Killing Me Softly. And if you don't agree, that's fine, but it's an amazing cover. And it meant a lot to me at that time. And little did I know that was my exposure into the past. This was the offspring of, Roberta Flack and Lori Lieberman and all these people who are just ingenious songwriters and creators. And this is a full circle moment for me, and that's what's fun about my reaction channel. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.